Hello, what's up? And we're live. How you guys doing today? I'm getting more and more and more and more I want to buy, but he led me to some places too. It seems like setting up a place for sports is very, very hard because they don't want you taking parking spots and they don't want the noise and they think that you're going to go out of business really fast. So I have to look around some more, but this place was so perfect too, but it's okay. I'm still going to look around for that and might just take a little bit longer, but we'll see. I haven't really delved into everything yet, but I'll get there. I added some better lighting. There's still a little bright light right here. I should turn that one back. Let me see this. How about that? It's a little better right there. All right, but yeah, again, I'll get better and better as I go. The quote of the day today is, "What's done is done. What's done is done." Who is calling me, man? All right, what's done is done. All right, so what that means basically for foul calls, I mean, it happened. It happened, and you may think, well, let me just yell at this referee so he can call the next one better. But think about yourself. Think about growing up. Think about anyone in any position ever. Think about your parents. Think about your teachers. Think about like a police officer, whatever it may be. So my mom is trying to call me. That's so hilarious. But let me just text her real quick. So if you think about all those people, no one likes to be yelled at. All right? Nobody is ever given a good response to being yelled at. So if you think that the referees are going to just hear you and just be like, hey, stupid ref, like that, and they'll be like, oh, you're right, my fault. Let me call every call for you now. That's not how life works. All right. What's done is done. Could also apply to other games. All right. You can keep worrying about the game that you lost or the game that you didn't play, but all that's going to do is make your next game worse. All right. All that's going to do is make the coach think that you're weak-minded. If the coach sees you like with your head down after the game, I mean, he might think that you're just regular, but he might also see it the opposite way, where if like the worst loss ever, and you're just like, let's go everyone, like that still, and you're still like very, very positive. You're like, yeah, we got this. Now the coach is going to be like, you know what? I can trust this guy. There's something about this person. I know that the regular response is to get super sad, but this person is the top 1% human being. And we can use that person on our team because having that strong-minded individual on our team will help us out. So try to control yourself out there. And what's done is done. It needs to be a philosophy for like when you go 0 for 7, it's done. Move on. All right, always move on. What's done is done. All right, let's go off with our, since I have you guys right now, let me think. I was going to start with the trivia question today. This one might take a while. So I'm going to ask that trivia question early. Okay. I put a little random number thing in there, and it selects numbers at random, and then I select from the list of videos on our History of Hoops page. Again, you can get to the History of Hoops page by going to the curriculum section underneath the challenge section. So go to 50 All-Stars curriculum and then click on challenges, or you can go to Limitless Hoops and click on challenges as well to get to the History of Hoops section. Somewhere on that page, I have looked at a video, and I've amassed one trivia question to ask you guys, and the winner wins for right now. But sooner or later, we're going to keep a little tabulation of who wins the most, and then maybe by the month's end, we'll send that person a coin. I'm thinking that might be it. We will just mail you a coin and a little like kit, all this stuff. So the question for today is this. Let me write it in here in case someone comes late. Let me see. So the trivia question today is, which company sponsored, or first sponsored, because I guess I can say first sponsored street ball? Which company first sponsored street ball? That's the question for today. And it's somewhere on our History of Hoops page if you want to see it. Which company first sponsored street ball? I'm not even sure if that's a Googleable one. All right, so I like that one a lot because, again, if you Google it, I mean, that's a pretty easy way to find out. But if you can't answer it right away, you don't really know it. So the person Googling shouldn't be able to beat you. So which company first sponsored street ball? That's the question. In elementary school, we have one-on-one hurdles for losers, King's drill, chair duo, extended mono Ginobili layup, athletic finish, ladder to sidestep series. Oh, Blake Bastani with the win. I just beat out Ren Marchetti. N1, nice job. N1 got its name from us playing basketball. Like literally, bro, my Wi-Fi cut out. I don't know about that excuse, homie. It is, hey, what's done is done. All right. Anyways, when we would go to the basket, literally, I mean, for like at least 5 years, 2 years maybe, I don't know, seemed like forever. Everyone would throw up a shot and just be like, and one. Because if you could get fouled, throw the ball up and make it, you get N1 for the free throw. Like you get an extra free throw. But people would start saying that stuff even if they didn't get fouled. And like it became such a habit, like even NBA players would say it. All right. So like it was weird, and like you would even get like a T if you were doing that because people were just saying it and they didn't mean that they got fouled. They just liked saying that after a while. It would be like N1 because you were going for a foul. Anyway, that brand took off and it got pretty huge. I never see it anymore. I don't think that it survived. They had shoes, they had sweaters, shirts, pants, all that stuff. The N1 brand and the N1 like the and the logo. It was like a guy doing a huge crossover, and his crossover. It was even a carry in the crossover and the logo. I do that all the time. Montrez, yeah. Wait, is that what Montrez Harrell said? I think he did. So let me see. Moving on. Again, I said that we have one-on-one hurdles for losers. I like the hurdles for losers because it gives you a slight consequence for losing the one-on-one either way. So it's just check the ball up, play one-on-one. If that person scores, then the next person comes up. If that person doesn't score, the next person comes up anyways. But if you get scored on, you have like, let's say, I don't know, like 16 hurdles. And if you don't score, then you have 8 hurdles. So you're going to be doing something either way. And you put a lot of hurdles out there at half court, and then you go through it. So this makes it pressureful for both sides. I know normally the pressure is just for the defender or the pressure is just for the offensive player or whatever, but this way it's both people. King's drill is a fun drill it's not just for little kids doing foot fire and slides and like all that stuff. If you take basketball seriously, you should be able to hustle and you should be able to like love that drill and get on the floor as fast as you can, go for charges as fast as you can. You should be able to like sprint and step the correct way for the slides. So King's drill. For chair duo, it's facing someone, dribbling the ball like this, going between your legs and then behind your back. And when we actually get a court out there, it's going to be a lot more talk about these drills. But for right now, it's whatever. Extended mono Ginobili layup, that's just from the elbow, pushing the ball out, back, and then scoring on the opposite side, going diagonal across the lane. Athletic finish is going with 3 chairs, 1 chair at top, 2 chairs on the elbow, and you go in and out between the legs behind the back to spin, to pump fake, to either score on this side or that side. And then the last one is ladder to sidestep series. Ladder to sidestep series is going from half court through the ladder with Icky shuffle, either go with the right or with the left. If you go to the right, you go sidestep. Once you get to the top of the key, all the way to the wing, and then you either go boom as fast as you can for a right-hand layup, or you go crossover dribble for a jump shot, or you just pull up for the Steph Curry three-pointer. What do we have in the comment section here? Blake, I got 7 because you keep missing it. John hit 14 threes in a row yesterday, but was not recorded because I had to restart my camera roll because I used all the storage. Man, you gotta clear that storage then, man. From 4 to 5. All right. Next thing is Damian Lillard's comments on Steph Curry. I like that. He said, I sent it to most of you guys who have an iPhone. Minus Finn, of course. All right. But Dame said Steph's the greatest shooter of all time, but he said it like so quickly. It was almost like he didn't care. All right, because you want to be a great player. I'm sure he thinks he's a better player than Steph Curry. All right, but the greatest shooter of all time, I think that is beyond contestation. Yes, it is Steph Curry, and he said, like everything else, shooting, it takes reps. It takes a lot of reps. All right, so Even the greatest players in the world, they shoot about 500 shots a day. So what makes you think that you can keep it up without shooting that many? You don't just go higher. You want to be at a level, and then that will be your level forever. All right. So whatever you're doing now will probably be what you're doing in the pros. Strange as that sounds. You'll be like eating better. You'll be like training with like better coaches and stuff like that. But for the most part, if you're able to shoot 500 shots now, you'll be able to shoot them then. If you're only able to shoot 100 shots now, that's how much you'll be shooting if you ever made the pros. Because all those pros, they were shooting that many shots when they were your age. All right. So you're either a pro now or you're not. I mean, just become a pro right now. And it's before you ever reach that step. So again, I'm sure if you ask every single professional in the NBA and just take like a little poll and say, how many shots did you shoot when you were 11, 12, 13, 14, 15? And I bet you it's fairly consistent. They probably got like a little bit better, but it's probably mountains higher than what you're doing right now. So if you want to be them one day, you got to keep up to them now. All right. If you want to be them one day, you got to keep up to them now. Let's go with let's go with the motivational story of the day. Okay. This one is a team captain one. All right. So being named team captain is an honor one must deserve. All right. But if you wouldn't give up that honor to a talented player on your team whose ego needed that title in order to play well, then maybe you're not so deserving of that honor either. The true captain will win with or without the limelight. And I came up with that one because of the Miramani girls team. Was it Miramani? Yeah. The one that my ex-stepdaughter, she used to play for, and they had a little discrepancy about who was going to be like the team captain. And they were like mad about this one versus that one. And people were flipping out that they were going to give it to like some senior girl, and she didn't get it. Then she was like about to quit the team. So then they just like let her be captain. It was all this drama. Oh my God. And I told my stepdaughter, I was like, if you were really a team captain, you would care about winning. You wouldn't need the title. What does the team captain really do? They go to half court before the game? Well, they get a little acknowledgement. They get a little C on their jersey maybe, right? You don't need that, all right? You need to win. And if you have some idiot player who needs that, hopefully it's not you, then just let them be that. Just give it to them. It's the stupidest title ever, all right? Because it's just a title. The leader is the person that actually does the stuff on the court, no matter what their title is, all right? I mean, like, heck, I can say that you're a fireman. I can give you a fireman's hat and a fireman's outfit, let you hold the hose. But when the fire happens and I'm the one putting the fire out with water and you're the one running away, we know who the fireman is, all right? So let them pretend that they're a leader if that's what they need. All right, you don't need all the acknowledgments in the world. All right. What do we have next? Middle school, you have alley-oops, wall passes, deflect to layups, zigzag sprint D, anchor layups, point blank layups. I want to talk about alley-oops because I did watch some of that mixtape. Those N1 mixtapes were off the chain. Literally everyone who liked basketball watched those tapes when I was growing up. Everybody watched them, and we all wanted to be like that. We all started trying to do those things. Half the things that they are traveling on, they're double dribbling. Who cares? We didn't care anymore about the rules. It was so fun to watch those N1 mixtapes and try to like emulate those people. All right, so watch them. We have the link in the History of Hoops page. Watch them, and and I kind of want to recreate some of that with my new program. I don't know if I can, but like the camera footage, it was like behind the scenes stuff. It was like just dope stuff, and like these dudes who like cared so much about the game, but like in a weird way, right? And about the alley-oops, oh man, they would throw so many alley-oops that were like jumping up between their legs twice and then throwing it up or kneeing the ball up for people throwing alley-oops. You've seen them before? Yeah, they are amazing. All right. That era of street ball had so much influence on the NBA. It was ridiculous. Because before then, it was like Allen Iverson was like the first one kind of to like do things like kind of differently, right? And I mean, Dr. J, all those guys, they came from the street. And back before the ABA-NBA merger, it was Dr. J and all the other ABA players that came in and brought street ball to the NBA. And that's what gave us like dunks. That's what gave us like cool basketball. But then the NBA diverged again from street basketball, and street basketball had 20 5 years to evolve. And it evolved into a different game that was very different than the NBA. So again, the NBA became stale. And then by 1995, it became very, very different from street ball again. And then we introduced street ball again. All right. So it was 25 years difference between the street ball having an effect on the NBA and like in let's say 70. And then in 1995, it had another effect, and it brought us Allen Iverson and all those guys. Well, guess what time it is now? It's 25 years later. Again, we're here in 2020. I think it's time for another street ball revolution. All right. And I don't know who's playing street ball out there, but I mean, we had a whole year of pandemic. So I think, and I don't know how it's going to show up this time. I know that we have, years. It might be something like that. Because again, the first time was dunks, second time was ball handling. Maybe this time is shooting, maybe rebounding. The second one was kind of passing too, but maybe this one is a huge surge in passers. Whatever they've been doing on the street for the last 25 years is about to get reintroduced into the NBA. At least that's what I think. We'll see. All right. Anyways, next thing. Wall passes. That's how you pass the ball to yourself. I would not mind you guys coming up with like some kind of daily dribbling routine. All right. Outside of all this stuff, I know I told you guys not to do extra stuff, but ball handling is so huge. Passing is so huge. Practicing just a given 8 drills with 2 balls plus some ball handles off the wall every single day would be great. I know most point guards, they will, before the game starts, they have a whole like 10-minute routine. All right, where they will be doing their dribble cross, or dribble off the wall like that. And they have this whole routine that they go to perfect their craft. All right, so you need to do that separate than all your other work if you want to be a good basketball player. Because if you can't handle the ball, then you are submissive to other people who can handle the ball. Whether you're a center who needs the point guard to bring it to him, or whether you're an off guard who goes, they're not passing the ball to me, I'm the best scorer here. All right, you need to handle the ball. Because if you can handle the ball, then you control your own destiny. I'm going to do Dribble Dojo every day after I finish my challenge, plus doing the book. I like it. Good job. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Let's move on. Again, deflect layup. That's which hand is in the passing lane. Zigzag D, that's how you D up. And then you just go from side to side. The ball handler is also practicing too. You can cross the ball over in front, between his legs, or behind his back, or spin. And then you just D him up by keeping your offhand like this, deflecting passes, switching hands like this as they switch directions. Always make sure that your strong side foot is moving first. Next is anchor layups. That's efficiently reaching for the ball for rebounds or whatever. You want to keep your anchor foot toward the basket, put the ball up immediately as you bend down, and then dive straight in. And again, once we get a gym, all this stuff will be explained a lot more. Working on it, guys. All right. Last one is point blank layups. I think that the record is still like 32. See how many point blank layups that you can make in 1 minute. All right. If I did it right now, I mean, probably like 40, easy. All right. So learn to make a layup and learn to focus enough to last for the entire minute. And if you can do it right-handed, you should be able to do it left-handed. All right. When you're young, even when you're older, you need that. And it's not just for the layups. It's about focus. Can you focus for that long? All right, next thing. We have all of our challenges for the day. Let's see, some key ones. My favorite one, let's see, I do it right after this. Oh, nice. Let me know what your score is. You can text me or something, or put the video in our homework section. Let's see, my favorite challenge from the 1st through 4th grade, from elementary, I will say is, the workout cards. The workout card, I'm not changing it, but I did order a ton more workout cards. They used to be thick. Now I'm going to make them thin, like our business cards, so I can pass a lot more out. Not only is that a cheap way to steal some players, but it's a good way to make other teams good too. Because I'm about making players better. If they get better, then we'll get better than them. So I'm going to pass these cards out so I can keep like 20 or 30 in my wallet instead of just like 5, because they were so thick. And I made them really, really fancy and cool like that. So, but I accidentally designed them wrong the first time. It was okay, but it wasn't like my up-to-date design. So I ordered 1,000. And then I found my old design. I was like, oh no, I need to update it. So I ordered another 1,000. So I have 2,000 of these coming in, and that might help me start up my program just by passing those out to everyone. But the workout card includes 5 minutes of ball handling, 50 push-ups, 100 jump shots, and 5 minutes of jump ropes. And you do this every day, but you take 1 day a week off. All right, so that's the first grade challenge. You guys are also watching the movie Cars, all right, for the month. And once you get older, you get into high school, you double those numbers. Once you get into college, you triple those numbers. Once you get into the pros, you quadruple those numbers, and then want to improve, want to get to the higher levels. All right, you want to be like, yo, I got to do this. So that's a great way to start. The workout card is great. If you're not going to do anything else, you can do the workout cards. 5th through 8th grade challenges that I want to talk about. I do like the 4 weekly. 6th graders are on day 11 of the 4-weekly improvement challenge. I do like that one a lot. 30 minutes before today's workout, work on each item of the 7 items from last week for 4 minutes apiece. Also add a 4th improvement item for next week. That one's just the dopest thing I've ever seen. Like, I mean, I wish I could do that. If you can write down what you sucked at every single day and then work on it next week all together and then keep that up, that's just a great, great, great thing. But I also can mention 5th grade's fast class, the 10 drills designed. I'm going to make 40, then I guess. I don't know if you're going to make 40, Blake. It might take you a while. Anyway, keep the videotape on. Try not to waste your storage. And then my favorite high school challenge would be there is no beating the 9th grade one. 9th graders take on day 4, week 2 of the 5 perfect weeks. Run 2 miles, jump rope for 7 minutes, 16-6 divine drill, and 50 seconds each for the 8 ball handling drills. And also try to recruit 7 teammates to join you 1 day per week apiece. All right, that one's hard. And your movie is Draft Day. I forgot to mention 5th grade movie is Blue Chips. All right, those were my favorite ones. You made 38? What? That's pretty good, man. Hey, I think it's all about focus, so keep that up. So anyways, back to the show. All right, doing the high school drills now. High school drills, 1-on-1, no steals, no blocks. All right, make 15 threes in 3 minutes. Line jumps to shots, tap series, 21 by 3 jumps, and quick ball touches. For this one, I like the 21 by 3 jumps. John, I'm watching Gridiron Gang today. Oh, do it. Let us know how that is. Is that the 8th grade movie? Yep, the Gridiron Gang. 2006 movie with The Rock. Again, it's pretty good. I don't know if there's a crying part in it, but try not to cry. All right. Anyways, 21 by 3 jumps for the high school. That one's my favorite one because, I mean, I mentioned it. Okay, so Shaquille O'Neal was talking about it to Candace Parker, and she's like, nah. All right. Shaq was like, if they lowered the rim for girls basketball, then it would be more popular. Because it has, or for women's basketball, sorry, and it has gained, but it hasn't. It's not going to like keep up to the men. And he goes, in every other sport, like volleyball, they lower the net, and I can take it further. In softball, they have a bigger ball. In softball, they have shorter home runs. In tennis, they have less sets. All right, and this isn't a dog on women. All right, what it is, it's just a huge evolutionary advantage that men have had forever. John, I'm watching Gridiron. Yes, got that. It's a huge evolutionary advantage that men have had for it's like a million years. You're not going to catch that up. So just having the rim lower is not that disparaging. But one problem in that is every gym in the world would have to have adjustable rims, and high schools don't have that. Many rec centers don't have that. So it would be kind of weird. And women do have a smaller ball, so that kind of helps a little bit. But dunking is such a huge part of basketball. It's the most fun part, I think, to people. So if you could lower the rim for women, it would be a more fun game. Because while the big dunks aren't all that we love, the fact that they could happen at any point in time is why we watch. It hits the dopamine centers of our mind. It's like gambling where you see the slot machine and you're just like, maybe, oh, maybe, no, maybe, yeah, like that. So it's this thing that we need in our mind. We need someone to get facialized. We just need it, okay? It's not as beautiful as the game could ever be played. If there's no dunks, no one's watching it. All right? It's kind of a sad thing, but it's how it is. So I think that they should lower the rim for women. But I do understand that maybe they should just lower it in the NBA. I don't know what to say. Or college. College hoops are easy to adjust as well. So for college and for the NBA, lower it. For high schools, do whatever you can do until we can figure out how to get enough hoops in there. And what this could do for men's basketball, they can get better hoops in those gyms, right? Because if it's Title IX, like for like women's sake, and we had to get like portable hoops, now we don't need those big hoops that can swing down and like kill you, like that Final Destination video where the hoop almost hit a whole bunch of kids. Now you can have, you know, a higher grade basketball hoop inside your own high school. All right. And, you know, the hoop should be lowered for kids at a young age anyways. So I'm with Shaq. And I know what Candace is saying. She doesn't want to be belittled and stuff like that. Yo, and it'll take some adjusting for the shooters too. I get that. But lower the hoop. And like maybe not by that much, but by like this much. And my brother said, well, the hoop is at the perfect height. It's at 10 feet. Exactly. And I was like, dude, we're the only people that use feet. If you look at it for the entire world, it's at 304.3, I think, centimeters. So really, if you want to be even, it should be 300 centimeters. So lower the hoop by 4.3 centimeters, which is like that, something like that, okay? And then you have even more dunks. Now, it can't be too silly. It can't be like Nerf basketball, okay? But I think you definitely don't want to hire it. Because if you made the hoop like 11 feet high for men, that's bad. But I think 10 feet is pretty good for men. And you need to put it, that's only 1.5 inches. Oh, perfect. No, but for women, lower. Yeah. Anyway, that's just what I think. Let me know what you think in the comment section. So to finish up, let's see what I had here. I had some notes. Oh yeah, about the Dame Lillard and the Steph Curry thing. I think it's cool that he's acknowledged that, but I also think that it's great because he mentioned the reps that it takes. So again, make sure that you're getting up your reps. Reps are the most important thing. If you're not getting up reps every single day, you're missing out. And just know that it's going to take forever. And you're not doing this work to reach a goal. It's not like climbing a mountain. It's not like climbing a mountain. It's like climbing a mountain that never ends. And you want to climb a mountain so you get used to climbing and that you just want to do it all the time. Because everyone's thinking, once I get to here, I'm done and I made. Nope. You just have to be one of the unique people that just likes climbing, that just likes working out. And if you're not, then you're just going to lose. But if you're the type that just likes doing it, then you're good. Because look at Tom Brady. That dude is like 87 years old. He's won 27 championships. And he's still wanting to play for 3 or 4 more years. All right. He doesn't have to play anymore. I already say he's the GOAT. And he wants to go through that again. All right. I'm pretty sure he loves doing it. Every single step of the process. All the stuff that if you look at a high school quarterback, they don't love doing, but they're trying to do it just because so that they could become Tom Brady one day. They're trying to work so hard that they could become him. And they're like, they're willing to go through all this crap, all this like horribleness so that they could become Tom Brady. They don't realize that the fact that they hate going through it is why they're not him. All right. So for you guys, trick yourself into believing that kind of stuff. I think that they should lower it. There we go. Hey, that's 2 votes. Shaq is 3 votes. Candace is 1. We win. Wait, since she's a woman, I guess her vote counts as 3. Okay, so it's 3-3 tie. All right, we'll see who wins in the end. Other ones, tap series is fun. Dribbling forward, tap cross, tap straight. Make 15 threes in 3 minutes. Again, that one should be a given. I saw no one do that video last week when I mentioned it. One-on-one, no steals, no blocks. I do love this form. If you're playing one-on-one with someone right now and they're in your bubble, add that to the repertoire. Say no steals, no blocks, but you get as close as you can and then try to avoid them just because you need some reps, some shooting reps with some serious defense. That's a step behind some serious defense. All right. So you want to shoot with no one on you, to shoot with someone trying to stop your shot, and then also to shoot with the in-between part with no steals, no blocks, so you can get all of them. And what Dame also said about that, he said shooting, getting reps up, but at game speed. That's the most important part. All right, John, me and Ren did that today. Nice. And then what is that? No steals, no blocks. There you go. All right. Anyways, you guys, I'll let you know how my search for a gym is. I'm still hyped. I'm still working on this place. I'm also going to make a hype video for the program because my mom talked me into it, where it's going to be like, we do this, we do that, we have this guy, what? Like, and so I might have some video of you guys from games. So heads up for that. It's just like little 5-second clips to say that we do combines, that we do like workouts, which days of the week. I'll make it look fancy, put some hype music in it too. So we'll see how that goes. I don't like showing off too much, but you kind of have to do that in business land. All right, so that's what I'm up to this week, and hopefully you guys we'll keep working on your end. Anyway, talk to you guys later. Let me know how the sound setup was, how the lighting is today. All right, because I got some new lights. All right, and the lights do a lot of stuff. Let's see what I get. Oh, that happens, and then you can go like this. Oh, wait. Maybe all the group too. What is this one? Oh, whoa. See you guys. You can always see black people smile in the dark. That's a secret.